Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome back to Sitcom Scoop, where we dive into the wildest and most outrageous stories from the world of entertainment. Today, we're talking about one of the most notorious rock stars in history, Sid Vicious, whose life was as dark as his music. Sid Vicious, the bassist of the Sex Pistols, had a reputation for being the anti-lead singer, and boy, did he live up to it. His life story is like something out of a true crime novel, filled with excess, addiction, and tragedy. But before we get into all that, let's talk about his music career. Born Simon Ritchie, Sid Vicious joined the Sex Pistols in 1977, just in time for their most iconic album, Never Mind the Bollocks, Here's the Sex Pistols. It was a game-changer for punk rock and cemented Sid's place in history as one of its pioneers. But Sid's personal life was where things got really wild. He had a history of partying and substance abuse, and his relationship with Nancy Spungen, his girlfriend, was no exception. The two were known to have a tumultuous on-again, off-again romance that ended in tragedy when Nancy went missing in 1978. But the investigation into her disappearance led to a shocking revelation. Sid had brutally murdered her in their hotel room. It gets even darker from here. You see, when police searched the hotel room for clues, they found Nancy's body with evidence of abuse, including a bloody needle lodged in her leg, which turned out to be a syringe used to inject toilet water. Yeah, you heard that right, toilet water. It was a bizarre and disturbing detail that added to the overall chaos of Sid's life. But what really takes the cake is when it comes to his cat torture allegations. Okay, so this might sound crazy, but apparently, Sid had a reputation for being obsessed with a stray cat he found on the streets. He took this cat home and started using it as some kind of twisted plaything. I mean, we're talking about a guy who stabbed Nancy, not just to kill her, but also because he wanted to make sure she was dead. Sid's life story is like something out of a bad sitcom, with all the wrong characters in all the wrong places. But despite his notorious reputation, there's still so much mystery surrounding this enigmatic figure. What drove him to such extreme acts? Was it just a product of his punk rock lifestyle, or was there something more at play? Whatever the answer, one thing's for sure: Sid Vicious' life is not for the faint of heart. And that's what makes Sitcom Scoop all about exploring the wild and wacky side of celebrity culture. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Sitcom Scoop, where we dug into the dark and twisted world of punk rock legend, Sid Vicious.